friends. I decided that I could sprint again today, which, yeah, feels cool. I don't have anything until like 2 p.m., so I thought I could do a couple hours here and just prepare for the new year with all of you and prepare for Christmas, which is in 3 whole days. It's very exciting. But I still have a ton of work to do. I'm not home. Tomorrow is technically my last day of work, but today I still have to schedule social media posts for on my work accounts, finish some graphic design projects. I did do some yesterday. I just always have more. I have to put together a calendar with my plans for January for work, and then finish knitting my brother's Christmas gift and read. I am now on chapter 60 of Rhythm of War by Brandon Sanderson, so about not 2/3, but over halfway done. Closer to 60 than 50, I think. I'd really like to finish the book before Christmas. I really, really would. But yeah. It's been fun. I'm not sure what spring. Should find some fun timers. Let's see, yesterday we did reindeer racing. Today let's do snowman races. That sounds fun, right? And I just have a lot of work to wrap up today, and I'd really like to get it all done. But for now, let's take 10 minutes, just really quickly, and I am going to do some of the essentials, like sharing this out to people, making sure people know what's going on, and making some coffee for myself. That's really important to me. Let's do... Ooh, whoops. Yeah, should be good. And then I'm going to bid on the one all in blue. And let's get started. Oh, hey, I got him. I picked blue. I did it. Okay, hi, friends. So I put the back of Resident greeting sprints in a few discords I'm in. I still need to post on Twitter about it. But hello, how are you? Thank you for coming. I also finished making my coffee. If you saw me off screen for a good portion of that 10-minute sprint, it's because I was making coffee, and that's very important to me. To the full reflection of my screen on this, which is pretty cool. Anyways, I have a not super fun mug today, just plain red, and I think it's so nice. It contrasts nicely with the blue I am wearing. Hi, Kathy. Thank you for being here. And hi, Ellie. Thank you for joining too. You're listening to Snow Crash on audiobook. Neat. Well, what is that one about? Kathy, are you reading anything today? I know you already finished all of your books for the Reindeer Read-A-Thon during the Queer Lit Read-A-Thon. Today I am reading Rhythm of Lore by Brandon Sanderson. I have it on audiobook. I am 59% of the way done. I am on chapter 60 of 117. But I'm going to finish it before Christmas because I have other books to read. And of course, coffee is so important. I made myself my cheap raspberry mocha again today. It's okay. It's essentially just chocolate syrup and a raspberry coffee that I bought at a supermarket. It's not bad. Okay, so Snow Crash is a cyberpunk thing. Neat. I've never really gotten much too into cyberpunk, but it seems cool. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of sounds like it's a heist movie, but on what? But science fiction is fun in general. I've not read a lot of it, but I hope you're having fun with cyberpunk. I'm reading Bright Shining World today. It is odd. Alright, and Ali said, you like the book, but it's weird. It doesn't really lend itself to me describing it. Okay, so we're all reading weird books today. That feels right. That feels good. Because I feel like, I'm reading the fourth book of the Stormlight Archive, which is the most recently published book, and I'm a little bit worried that once I'm caught up, I'm going to have to wait for the next book to get published like everyone else. But I can't explain anything in this book with it making any amount of sense because it's the fourth book of a series with an interconnected universe with other series as being important. Ooh. The main character is named Hero Protagonist. Honestly, will steal that name for my kids. I don't have children. I'm not thinking of having children. But Hero Protagonist, that's a great name. And yeah, we have our own weird little book club where we're all reading weird books. I know I can see that other people are watching that have not commented. Hello. Thank you for joining us. If you want to let me know what you're reading or what you're working on today, please feel free to. In the comments, I would love to support and encourage you as we all work together. But yeah, that was a great little warm-up sprint, and thank you all for indulging me. Today, we are we're going to start another sprint soon, I think. But today we're doing snowman races, and the one I picked won. Yesterday we did some reindeer races, but I feel like it's really in the mood. Let's get some new characters on the board. Ooh, Top Hat. Okay, so our racers today are one in a green knit cap and scarf, one in a green top hat with a yellow scarf, one with a red, pilgrim hat, and a blue scarf, and a blue Santa hat with a red scarf. variety. I like the one in the top hat, personally. Oh, you know what? Let's actually. Yeah, you know what? If I reset the timer, I am going to have to. I'm going to be getting new ones, aren't I? All right. Well, let's go for a little bit longer. Now that we have our warm-up sprint done, let's go 20 minutes. And throughout the readings today, we're going to be gradually increasing the time by 5-minute increments after this one. So we'll be reading a little bit longer each time, up until the point where we get to like 40 minutes. 40 minutes is a long time to be reading continuously. And also I have work to do, so there's that too. Still one with the top hat. I'm betting they wore the yellow top hat. There's also a blue pilgrim hat, red scarf, red hat, green scarf, and then green hat, blue scarf. But the one in all yellow, I mean, that's like, it's basically a golden top hat, and that's awesome. For right now, though, let's go. I will see you all in 20 minutes. Happy reading. I bet on the one with the top hat, which is the last. It is in last place, clearly. But if anybody picked the one with the red hat, good job. You won. Quintin says they love the way the hats jump as they run, right? It's so cute. I've really been liking these little online timers. They're just really festive and fun. I think they're like more designed for use in like classrooms, but this works. Rebecca just joined. They need to finish the sprints. They have less than 100 pages of Return of the King left. Oh my god. Congratulations. What a fun time. I love finishing the series. It's just really nice. And Allie's hoping to finish their audiobook of Snow Crash today. It was good. And, oh, yeah, I guess it does kind of look like the Losers Melt in the snowman race here. Maybe we'll go back to Reindeer, where we just see one taking off. That might be better. Or, you know what? Oh. We'll do well, there's one, there's a dog sledding timer. It looks not horrifying. Yeah, let me know what you guys are working on. Just, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're going to switch to a different timer because we don't need to be scary. I don't want my snowman to melt. Climate change is bad enough without my fictional virtual snowman melting. Okay, so Kathy got 13 pages read between being a slow reader and the cat asking me to let out, but then refusing to go out. Oh, cats. I love them so much, but I wish they would not be so fickle. I also wish I could like be around them while still being able to like breathe regularly. I have a moderate cat allergy, and I love them so much. I just want to pet them and hug them and play with them with toys. But I am allergic. Saddest part of my life. Let's see. Allie is hoping that these books will count for their Rudolph prompt. The Snow Crash will count for their Rudolph prompt and the audiobook bonus. Awesome. Way to go. If you joined the last sprint, though, because I know a couple people did, I am reading Rhythm of War by Brandon Sanderson, the 4th Stormlight Archive book. And if you're part of the Reindeer Read-A-Thon, I am using it for the Prancer prompt and the Christmas Star bonus. Very excited. And then, hi Beth. Thanks for joining in. I am so glad you're here. Let me know what you are doing. Yeah, I also got one tiny project done. I made a graphic that is going up on Twitter today for my job, and I'm making a version of it that's more or less the same thing but designed for Instagram. Let's see. Quintin's house has 6 doors to 6 doors to outside. Wow. Quintin, that's a big house. I mean, I know your parents are still like working on it and building it actively. Oh, that must be nice. So nice for your cats, who will come in one and demand to go out a second one, only to ask to come in a third. Oh, so versatile. I do love your cats. And then Beth is looking to get some housework done and finish Holiday in Death. Ooh, that sounds spooky. I am Googling it. Holiday in Death. Oh, yeah. I think it's about a serial killer. Creepy. Fun. Probably would never read it. I don't like being scared, but still fun. Yeah. Allie says being around cats cured their allergies, but they could have been milder than mine. Honestly, it's not too bad unless there are like multiple cats around. I'm usually fine. Oh, and there are multiple cats around. I start to have trouble breathing. And we've had like pet cats before when I was a kid. But now I'm not around them very often, so I just take allergy pills when I'm visiting people who have pets. So, I mean, it's pretty nice. I'm willing to make the sacrifice, you know? Books and Scribbles. Hi, thank you for joining. And you said today you're hoping to finish Lore. Oh, is that the one by Alexandra Bracken, right? With the gods coming to Earth with them fighting and then like being killed. Oh, yeah, I did a book review of that one at the beginning of the year when it first came out. Looking back, I think I gave it too generous of a review. But I mean, I had a pretty good time reading it. I didn't love it, but you know, it was alright. I think I was just swayed by the really pretty cover, though. It's just a really good cover design. I don't feel like it was written as well as that cover was designed, but it was good. Oh, and Quintin's correcting me. So it's a tiny house, but with many doors. Oh. That must be really annoying for insulation, but since you guys live on a lake, it's great in the summer. I believe that. Although I suppose, man, I would love to live on a lake. Wait. No, I would not. I would love to live in cities. I guess I could do Chicago. It's technically on like Lake Michigan. But no. I really like the water, but I also really like public transportation. So Allie doesn't star rate books. Yeah, you either like them or not. Yeah, I feel that. I'm trying to do more book reviews for YouTube, and honestly, almost everything I rate gets at least 3 stars, and very few I give 5 to, because I save that for books that I want to reread, and because I don't buy books that I don't reread, that I don't want to reread. It's a pretty small pool. Pretty small pool. So I think last year I only had like 10 or so 5-star books. And they all by default made it on my like best books of 2020 list. But yeah, I really have to like fall in love with something and feel like rereading it will give me like a new perspective on life, or add to what I'm working on, or help me contemplate difficult problems if I'm going to give it a 5-star review and reread it. But most books I just like, you know? Most of the books I read, I think, are well written and fun and enjoyable. And sometimes they teach me things, and sometimes we go off on new adventures. And that's pretty fun. Okay. It's been about 10 minutes since we started up again. I think it's a good time for another sprint. So let me introduce you. So this time we are doing a little dog sled race. And all of the like characters and all the dogs have slightly different colorations, but I think I'm gonna pick based on the sled color personally. I really like the red sled. With the little gray puppies and the person has a purple coat. It looks nice. It looks nice. We're gonna do this next sprint for 25 minutes. Let me know in the comments which one you think is going to win. There is a red sled, yellow sled, pink, and green. And then we'll just give it a couple minutes. Ellie's going with pink. Quintin's going magenta. I'm pretty sure those are the same ones. But great. That graphic designer in you is just getting so specific. And I'm going to go for the red one. Okay. Let's get it started. I will see you all. Oh, nope, turn that music off. I will see you all in 25 minutes. Yellow for Kathy. And yeah, same thing. Okay, bye. I won! Yay me. Oh, I think I'm on a winning streak. That feels nice. Or, no, wait. I got one of them wrong. As I won first and third sprint. Oh, you know what I just realized? The sprinting that we're doing and the race, it's a pun. It's unintentional, but still good. Green, pink, yellow for Kathy. Well, it doesn't transcribe color on this thing, but yellow. All right, good race, guys. What did you get done during this last sprint? I read chapter 61, or listened to chapter 61 of my book. I finished it completely and started getting into the next chapter, but it's pretty early into it. I also checked on some end-of-year fundraising data and that. What did I do? Oh, I finished fixing a post for Instagram, which is good. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling very like I'm getting stuff done and crossed off my to-do list. Now I just have to schedule these posts for later today, put up a Christmas post, an office closing post, and Happy New Year. So three graphic design projects left. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm probably going to schedule these to go up today. Yeah, I'm feeling good about it. Oh, you can't hear me. Can anybody else hear me? Gonna wait for someone to say that they can't hear me. Cuts in and out depending where the mic is. Okay. Let me switch to a better mic real quick. I do have one. It's just it's my husband's stuff right now. Whoops. Okay. It should be switching to this mic now. Yeah, so it cuts in and out. Well, that's okay. Hopefully this fixes it. Yeah, so let's actually go back a little. Allie put in laundry and is playing Animal Crossing while listening to the book. Super fun. I should probably do laundry before we leave for Victor's parents. Should probably decide if we are driving up tomorrow night or on Christmas Eve morning. Which means checking the weather. Because I don't want to drive in the dark. But not as badly as I don't want to drive in the snow. Let's see, Quintin started making dog food for their spoiled dog and is cooking the veggies now. Neat. I think that'll be really good to have some like stored up so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, it is a little bit of a fancy mic. My husband got it got 10 years ago now, before we were even dating, because they used to have a Digimon podcast. They were the first Digimon podcast in ages, and we're the only one. And they stopped recording the Digimon rewatch right before the new movie was announced, and right before all of these new series were announced, because they're cashing in on nostalgia and getting adults interested as well as a new generation, as their technological advances slowly need to be re-examined. So yeah, it is a very fancy. It's sounding good. Glad to hear that. And Beth read 33% and got a package from the family for Christmas. Amazing. Okay, so it might rain tonight. Can you tell me about the weekend? I need to know when I should leave. Oh, so it's supposed to rain on Christmas in my area. But I should be fine to leave Thursday night. Then that'll be nice. My husband Victor's family is Puerto Rican, so most of their actual Christmas festivities are on Christmas Eve anyways. That's neat. And everybody did so much. You guys are being so productive. You're getting your reading done. You're getting your projects finished. I'm so proud. Y'all are doing great. Oh, 451 books. Hey, thanks for joining us. You read chapter 10 of The Hobbit? Oh, that's great. I read that in 2020, I want to say, and I really liked it. But I don't know, maybe I just like dragons. Dragons are cool. I know someone else here is listening to... Yeah, Rebecca. Rebecca is reading The Return of the King now. So that's pretty exciting. Same franchise. I've liked getting back into fantasy books over the past couple of years. Really want to find out how this book ends, even though it means I'm going to have to wait for the next book to be published, which could take years. But I'm reading Rhythm of War, the fourth book of the Stormlight Archive today. I'm liking it so far. I'm going to keep reading the series once this readathon ends, but gosh, do I hate waiting for new books to be released. I just want them to already be here. Yeah, it's nice to hear about all of the things we've been doing. Yes, Rebecca. Only 72 more pages left of Return of the King. That is amazing. Very happy to hear that. And Quintin is challenging themselves to make honeycomb candy. Either you'll have a great snack or a burnt hand, and only time will tell. I'm not sure what honeycomb candy is. I am going to Google it now, but that toffee? Or like, I made caramel before. I would not recommend doing it. Huh. Neat. The pictures of it look yummy. I hope the food is. Caramel with a baking soda, so it's light and airy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oof. Caramel is tricky to work with. I've only made it a couple times under close supervision of people who knew what they were doing. I did not know what I was doing. I was there to learn how to do it because I worked at this ice cream parlor where we made our own caramel for our milkshakes. And yeah, eventually they just gave up trying to teach me. I know how to make simple syrups though, and flavor them with like Earl Grey or lavender or whatever we have, and that went well. They said if they left me alone to do caramel, I might burn my hands and also the kitchen, and or start a fire. So I wasn't allowed to do that, but it was neat to learn. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes of the break. Has been nice. I have a few more things I want to do. You're alone and have never done it? Oh, it's definitely going to be entertaining, Quintin. Please be careful. Please be safe. If it burns, that's fine. Wear oven mitts. Make sure your hands are covered, glasses on, as many safety precautions as you can, because if it touches you, you will severely burn yourself. Almost guaranteed. So, be careful. Because I'm your friend and I want you to be okay. But I trust you. You're an adult. So, let's set up for our next race. We're going to be doing a 30-minute sprint. I think this is the longest one we're going to do. And then hopefully that's enough for me to finish my social media, like graphic design projects for today. My coffee got cold. All right. Today we have, for this one, a yellow number 1, red number 2, pink and or magenta number 3. They are the same. And a green number 4. I'm gonna go for red number 2 again. Rebecca's going for the green number 4. Anybody else want to put their guesses in? You have nothing to lose but your pride. God, they're such nice puppies. Alright. I think that's it. So, let's see. 451 Books is going for the yellow number 1. Quintin is also going for the yellow number 1. Books and Scribbles is going for the green 4. Alrighty. Feel free to keep putting in your guesses, but let's start this sprint. Start. Alright, I will see you all in 30 minutes. Okay, how about now? Can you hear me now? All right. So, okay, so what have I said? Congratulations to 451 Books and Quintin for correctly guessing that yellow would win. I just realized I made a big mistake when making a graphic and forgot to add something important. So I have to go back and fix them. And that's fine. But it does mean it's going to take me more time. Luckily, I noticed it while I was trying to write copy for it and was like trying to write out my alt text. So that's good. Books and Scribbles got to page 141 in your book. Awesome. Way to go. Allie still has 2 hours left of the book they're reading. Good job. Good job. You're really making it through it. I'm going to assume this yes is to the question I asked about if you can hear me. We'll assume. Nobody said anything about not being able to hear me in a little bit, so I think we're good. Oh, you read another chapter of The Hobbit? Sounding good. Sounding good. And Quintin has successfully done the hands-on part without burning themselves. I'm very proud of you. I was really worried. I'm very glad you didn't burn yourself. And now you just need to wait an hour before you know if it was successful overall. Oh, you just have to wait for it to like cool, I'm guessing. That's neat. I read another chapter of my book, Rhythm of More. I just have just a little bit left. Rebecca only has 55 more pages left. You know, you are getting to it. You are chipping away at that little by little. I'm liking how you're doing it as like a countdown. Oh, I missed a call from my mom this morning. I did not notice until now. I'll call them back later. I'm pretty sure they called while I was showering, so that's fine. And Allie, if you finish this book, you'll have done your 5th prompt. That is awesome. Yeah, I have 2 more books to read after this for the Reindeer Read-A-Thon. One I have from the library for what was it? One is History of Act Up New York. And I have it on loan from the library for another 11 days. So just enough time to finish it before the new year. And then one is a book that I own that is relatively short. So I might I don't know, hopefully I finish it soon. Are there any good readathons going on right now? Or you're just coming back to book 2? But yeah, so I'm doing the Reindeer Read-A-Thon, which is a competitive month-long readathon in December, but I think you had to sign up before December started for the competitive portion. But that is hosted by Break Even Books. I know throughout the year, I think they also do the May the Force Read With You or whatever readathon in May. And I'm pretty sure they had a hand in the Pokemon readathon as well last year. I don't know if they're still doing that. But honestly, I don't really have any plans for extra readathons in the new year. Because once I'm done with this book, I'm going to be finished with the Cosmere Crabathon that I've been co-hosting. And the next Queer Lit readathon isn't until like March, and I think it's just a weekend readathon. So I don't honestly know what's coming up soon. But I think I'm probably just going to take a little bit of time off to like actually catch up on the YouTube side of things and not just the reading side of things. I don't know if anybody knows a good read-a-thons happening in the next like month or two. Let me know. Because I'm sure there are tons coming up that I don't know about. And these are, I don't know, I like them. Allie has 2 hours left with the audiobook, and you're halfway through the short story collection. And you're reading These Violent Delights. Oh my god. That's so many books, Allie. How are you liking These Violent Delights so far? Oh, and are you feeling better today? Didn't you get your booster yesterday? I hope you're feeling better. Yeah. I'll check it out. You don't compete, but you usually just use the prompts. Yeah, it's a really fun way to like. I really like how the prompts of readathons push me to try new things. Or think about my books that I do want to read in different ways. Right now, my overall goal is to make my like TBR list shorter than my read list. Because I've been using Goodreads since I was like 17, and right now, on the books that I've read list, there are 735 books that I've read in the last 10 years or so. But my want to read list is 843. And for like 1 week in 2020, my read list was longer than my TBR. And I am going to make that happen again. That is what I want to be a permanent fixture in my life, to have done more than I want to do. Allie says you'll have 3 books remaining after finishing all of the 3 books that you're currently reading. Oh my. Oof. Hi, Thrifty Simplicity. You're just joining and you're doing the Cozathon. Ooh. Cozy. I have not heard of that one, but it sounds nice. I really like these like month-long readathons. Too, because I feel like it's a good way to like build what you want to do around a specific time period. Not that like the shorter readathons aren't still good, but I really like these month-long ones because I feel like they're really challenging. Oh, you know what? You're right. I have heard a couple of people talk about the buzzword readathon. I've seen a couple of videos with like TBRs for that lately, so I assume it's happening soon. Check that out. Alice, Pris, and Sasha are doing the Be Sure-a-thon in January. Oh, neat. Oh, and I'm glad to hear that you're doing okay and that you were just a little tired. That sounds good. That's really nice to know because I am still looking forward to getting a booster. Also, literally looking for one, but that is nice. Zach and Casey from Books and Books are doing a readathon in January too. Oh, Books and Bobs. Neat. Yeah. There's so many good things going on. There are like a lot of readathons always happening, and I can never like. I feel like there are always so many. I know some of my friends are also doing a Stephen King readathon next year. It's like a year-long readathon. What was it they were reading? It was a specific series. Oh, the Dark Tower readathon. That's hosted by a few different people I know. Max reads, Steph from Coffee Over Apples, Casey from Books Before Death. I feel like there's a 4th person, but I'm not friends with them and I don't know them. That they're all hosting the Dark Tower readathon together. I am the Dark Tower read-along. I'm definitely not doing that. Stephen King scares me. And I know these aren't like their horror books, but I still don't want to do it. Oh yeah, Allie's doing the Dark Towers thing too. Yeah, and Rebecca, neat. I hope you guys have fun. I will definitely be cheering you on. I told the hosts that I'm friends with that I'm totally down to join them for reading sprints if they ever want an extra co-host for them on their channel. But yeah, it's definitely not for me. I think I'm gonna be reading like some manga in the new year though, and that'd be fun. Oh, what is everyone reading right now? I am reading Rhythm of War by Brandon Sanderson, which is the 4th book in the Stormlight Archive. 451 Books is reading The Hobbit. I guess I could scroll up and try to find what everyone else is reading. 2. Let's see. Yeah. Allie is reading Snow Crash by audiobook. Thrifty Simplicity starting Karen Slaughter, The Silent Wife. Oh. Neat. Kathy was reading Bright Shining World. I think Rebecca was reading Return of the King. Yeah, already put it. Return of the King. The very last Lord of the Rings book, and Allie is doing a buddy read of Outlander and One of the Night Circus in January. Oof, that sounds like a lot. Okay, there's a lot of comments to go through right now, but there are a lot of people that are reading and doing some good books. Why don't we start setting up the next race? Let's go for another 30 minutes, and I think then we'll start to like wind down and start to shorten the sprints a little bit because I need to be off by 2 p.m. Eastern today, which is about an hour and a half from now. I'm going to bet on red again. I think eventually the red number 2 will win. Also racing today, we have yellow number 1, pink number 3, and green number 4. But I think red is going to win this eventually. Rebecca thinks number 1 is going to win. Yellow number 1. Any other guesses? Thrifty Simplicity is going for 3 number pink. Quintin is going for green 4. Allie is going for pink number 3. And Books and Scribble is going for red number 2 like me. So one of us will definitely be right. We only have 4 racers. And we've all guessed different ones. All right. Let's get started. And I will hear from you all in 30 minutes. Hello. Just want to thank everyone. Oh, actually, I didn't see one. Yellow one. Let's actually go here for a sec. Who had yellow? Rebecca did. Good job. But very important news. Allie finished. I did chapter 61 of Snow Crash. Awesome. Are you getting close to the end? That feels close. You've been really chipping away at it. I feel like you're getting so close to it now, you know? UntappedInkwell joined us. Hi, friend. And guys, you may have seen me celebrating while also eating my lunch on camera, and let's not talk too much about that. But Biden pushed student loan repayment to May. They're giving us another 90 days. They're extending the pause on federal student loan repayments for another 90 days until May 1st to manage the ongoing pandemic, because I don't know about you, but Omicron scares me, and this new surge seems really bad. And you know, they're talking about their economy and their job gains or whatever, but another 90 days to get things done, to maybe this is huge. This is life-changing. This is a Christmas miracle. A Christmas miracle. I'm real excited. Real happy about it. Because life-changing news for a lot of people. Be nice to just cancel them, but whatever. I'll take the extra 3 months to try to actually save up enough money and pay down some of the debt. Books and Scribble made it to page 208, and Laura, so you're almost at the halfway point. Exciting. Very proud of you. Rebecca's celebrating their win. It only has 34 more pages left. Oh my goodness. I think you're going to finish it soon. That's pretty cool. What's next? The FDA also authorized a pill to treat COVID. Neat. I mean, I hope it helps. I hope it works and that people are able to get this treatment. See, Thrifty Simplicity listened to 12 pages, and it's starting off good. Happy to hear that. Good for you. And Allie is boosted and had COVID back in February. Yeah, so I understand not being as worried about it. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where I'm scared in general for what it means as our world and society. I want people to stop dying and stop getting sick. That's it. And to actually get a whole lot of vaccinated to keep things under control. But I think the pills, I mean, new treatments are good. I think it'll help. And you had it before your initial vaccine. Yeah. It's it is exciting. Yeah. It's it feels good. It feels like we got some good news after having not gotten good news for a while. So I'm really happy about that. And for you, you're experiencing the mental fatigue, Allie, because you really want to do more life stuff normally. Yeah, I get that. yeah, I think it's going to take, I guess, more trust for me to really want to do stuff normally again. I mean, I went to a movie theater for the first time this past weekend. I saw the new Spider-Man movie, and the last movie I saw in theaters was the Sonic movie, which was okay. It was an okay movie. And narratively, for narrative reasons, I wanted to see the second Sonic movie in theaters and have that be my return. But Spider-Man No Way Home was pretty good. And yeah, honestly, it does not sound selfish. I think everybody wants to, like, go back to the way things were, you know? I think we all want the people to be safe, and we can't have that be. We want the people around us to be safe. We want to not be, like, afraid or angry all the time. We want to, like, hug our friends and travel and eat in restaurants without worrying things, you know? It's exhausting. Yeah, Quintin said we had a taste of freedom before Omicron hit. Yeah. Honestly, I was feeling pretty good during the summer. I was going outside and, like, seeing my family. We started seeing my family that doesn't live with us, which is just me and my husband. And I loved hanging out with my little brothers again. It felt good. I met some of my friends for coffee for the first time out over a year. And it was nice. And I want to do more of it. And I can't until more people are vaccinated, not just in the US, but throughout the world, so we can stop getting new variants all the time, you know? And Quintin is saying, yeah, you're allowed to be exhausted by living through a pandemic. Totally true. Like, these are your feelings, and you're allowed to have them, and I don't think there's a way that anybody should be feeling. I don't think we need to be judging each other for how we're coping through this, but, you know, it's been hard. It's been hard for everyone. And I think a lot of us are just either checked out or just coping in whatever way we can. Personally, I'm coping by doing stuff like this. I missed having coworkers to hang out with while I work. This has been really nice doing this. Yeah, not selfish at all. Quintin is like, yeah. I also have, so Quintin has a friend's wedding coming up in mid-January, and I'm also getting nervous. My brother is supposed to get married in January, and it is in Kansas. And I am going to be coming not just from Pittsburgh, but I have to fly to Philadelphia first for a work thing. And, like, I don't want to be endangering more people, so, you know, fully masked, doing my best to find a dress that works with a surgical mask while looking cute as heck. But I want the people in my life to, like, get married, and some of my friends had babies that I haven't met. They had they were not pregnant at the beginning of the pandemic and now have had children for months or a whole year. And I've never met them or this big part of their lives, you know? Yeah, I also hope they're able to do at least to have the actual wedding, even if it's not as big of an event. It's hard to have, like, big life stuff in the middle of big society stuff. It feels good. It feels good. You know? Just to have, like, little pieces of good news. And I guess hope. I think things are going to get better. I really do. It's just going to take all of us to make it better. Yeah. Quintin says it's hard to live in a society at the best of the times. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's just normal people are doing their best to make things better. And I don't know. I've been working in politics for the past few years now, and I really think that people are just doing their best and trying to make things better. And sometimes it's awful. Sometimes it just is legitimately awful. But I think individuals are trying. Yeah, thrifties and introverts. The pandemic hasn't really changed our way of life that much. Yeah, my hobbies were reading and making YouTube videos, so I can't say a ton has changed in my day-to-day life. Especially now that I'm still seeing my youngest brother almost every day, as I've been driving him to school or home from football practices. And it's been nice, to not have that like added social pressure, but I did miss people. And it got bad enough that I missed people, which was kind of worrying. But yeah, we're all doing our best. All right, well, I feel like it's been a very heavy, 10-ish, 15-ish minutes. I also got bummed about the no streaming option for Spider-Man. That theater, we went at a time, we booked our tickets at what looked to be a time when there would be a few empty seats around us. And by the time we got there, it was totally full. But we could not get a refund on the tickets by that point because the movie had started. So we're all just doing our best. We also waited to see it, hoping that would help, and it did not. It did not. Okay. Let me show it like this. Now let's go for another 25 minutes. I was also scared of the theater. I was also scared. Probably not going to do it again for quite a while. Because it just felt too packed. We were hoping it wouldn't be. I don't know, maybe Sonic 2 will be better. Who knows? Yeah, definitely. I think they'll probably keep releasing movies to stream almost immediately after they get pulled out of theaters because they know people are more cautious now and are more likely to stay at home still. For our dog sled race this time, we have green number 1, red number 2, pink number 3, and yellow number 4, and I am committed to red number 2. Red is going to win it eventually. Yeah, Rebecca's betting on yellow number 4. Books and Scribbled ordered a pizza because reading is making you hungry. Good for you. Nutrition and food and eating regularly is important. They said it's the first time you haven't seen a Spider-Man movie on opening day. Yeah, we normally see it try to see it the first weekend, but it's been a while since we've been able to do that for a lot of movies. It felt okay to go back. That phone call's not important. Right, Quintin is red to number 2. Allie is sticking with pink, which is number 3. Thrifty is doing pink number 3, and Books and Scribbles is with me on red number 2. All right, let's start the sprint. I think this one might be the last one, but we will see. All right, and I'll see you all in 25 minutes. so pink number 31, which means Allie and Thrifty both right. Good for both of you. All right, let's talk about. That was definitely the last sprint for the day. No hard feelings if you had to leave. I see Rebecca already left and is going to finish their book today. So best of luck to you. Yeah, I think that was definitely our last one. I have to be somewhere at 2, so it's not quite enough time for another one. But let's share some of our accomplishments. UntappedInkwell finished the blanket they've been working on for 10 months. 10 months they have been working on one project, and they finished, and I'm very proud of you. I can't wait to see a photo of what it looks like. I assume you're like washing it or something now, but yay! This is amazing. Yeah. Yep. I am so happy to host whenever I can Books and Scribbles. It's been such a delight coping with everything in this way, honestly. I just really like hanging out with all of you. And having the space where we can encourage each other as we push towards new things. Yay for number 3. Congratulations on winning, Thrifty. Books and Scribbles also got to page 247. Fantastic. You are doing great and making so much progress. And yes, the blanket is in the wash. So sincerely, cannot wait to see the photos. I assume you're going to put it on Twitter when it's done. So I'll keep an eye out for it. And I'm sure it'll be fine. Like the colors don't bleed and everything's going to be fine. But I cannot wait to see it. And Thrifty also listened to another 13 pages of The Silent Wife by Karen Slaughter. And it's so good. I'm so glad you like it so far. And I hope that you continue to like it. And yeah, I'm just pushing through the last of my work for the year. And fixing small problems as I find them. I just want everything to be okay when this is done. I discovered another problem with a job application where people weren't filling out a required question, even though it was marked as required. So not really sure what to do about that. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. And I just got a text reminder that I have a therapy session in 26 minutes, which is what I am doing at 2 p.m. So that's fun. But yeah, no, I'm so proud of all of you. You guys are doing so good. You're getting your projects finished, you're reading your books, and I've been able to get a shocking amount of graphic design work done over the past couple of days while doing this. And even as I keep finding new problems, I at least am solving some of my old ones, so that's nice. And yes, yay for therapy. It's going to be the last session of the year. And I don't know. It feels like it's been a big year. And that's nice. Oh, I've also still been listening to my audiobook. And I'm now on chapter 66. So I've read 5 chapters, I think, since we started this morning. And that's pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with that. And I was at 59% when I started, and now I'm at 63%. Oh, and you got this book for The Silent Wife as a recommendation from another booktuber. I love getting recommendations from other book people, especially the online book people. I feel like they're just, I don't know, sincere, I guess. It takes a lot to be the kind of person that wants other people to find the good things that you love and to really be willing to share that out with people. And that's always nice. And yeah, therapy's great. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I've been in therapy on and off since I was like 12, so I don't actually know what my life would be without it, but maybe worse. Yeah, I think we're all done for the day. We did our last sprints. I'm so proud of all of you and all you have done. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any other ones throughout the rest of the year, although I would incline to believe no. Tomorrow is my last day at work, so I'm trying to just finish up all of the projects I can, and then I'm spending some time with my in-laws over the weekend. And hopefully with my family the next week. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming here. I've loved hosting you all, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Yeah. Bye. I will see you all maybe next year.